Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Joe Usual, and this is the Long Dark, where we are going to Ash Canyon today, and we're also going to be hitting the summit. We hope. I have 15 cups of coffee on me. If you know what that means, you know. It means we're going to be able to climb the ropes and make this a short trip up to Ash Canyon to get that technical backpack, so we can go ahead and increase our carry weight by quite a bit, which is going to be nice. We're sitting over here at the mountaineering hut in Timberwolf Mountain at the moment, and I'm going to be checking that cache that's on the way up. Hopefully we don't get killed by a moose, but we will be watching out for it, and there's probably going to be a pack of timberwolves. But I do have 10 rounds in my rifle, and we're waiting for the cougar to show up. It is day 10 right now, so I've got about 4 more days before the cougar's going to show up. And then we're going to start hunting it. And I said we're going to hunt them as soon as they show up. So we're going to see what we're going to do. This is Stalker. This is not Interloper. So this is going to be one of those things where we're going to have to play it by ear, as it always is. Well, how much water do I have on me? I've got, okay, so that'll be a half gallon. Let's do one more of these right quick. It's almost dark, and we're going to go ahead and crash out for the night. I might step out for a minute and grab some cattails. And that's going to be 42 minutes till boiled, so we'll do this. Let me step outside right quick. I'm a little bit heavy. Well, I'm tired, though. That's the issue. You know what? I've got food. Let's see what we got going on out here. I've got 2 wolves there. Let's grab some cattails. A couple of them. Just for, backup food. Never hurts to have a little backup food in your pocket. All right, let's do that. We'll go back inside. I'm not too worried about it, but... Oops, this way. Hope you all having a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what part of the planet you're on. All right, so... That's good. I've got 2 hours left. That's boiled. Let's grab this. Pick this up. Yeah, we're really tired. Let's grab the best torches we can get. Hopefully we don't get too cold tonight. If we do, I'll have to break these down and make sticks, but that's okay. No timberwolves yet. I know you guys love this game, which is why we keep coming back to it.
Drop any of this gear.
And I think a lot of it has to do with not only the game itself, but the fact that older computers can run it. I've realized over the last couple of years that whenever I get a new game that comes out, a lot of you guys can't play those new games, so you're not interested. And lower settings or lower requirements is important to you guys, and so I get that. You know what? I do cater to an older crowd that don't have the newest computers, so I understand. I get it. And so that I think that's the way we're going to be going in the future, is games that have lower requirements, that are cheaper, that aren't $80 games, because you know what, we can't afford these games, the older people, and we don't want to replace our computers every 5 years or every 3 years. So I get it, dude. I totally do. Let's go ahead and break down some of these for sticks for when we come back, because I will be coming back down this face of this mountain at the end of this. So let's go ahead and let's do this. Am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. I think I'm right. I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of you don't watch the newer stuff. Hey, Thomas, what's going on, man? Cattails are highly underrated. Yep. They are OP, Sean. You're right. The only thing is when you're out in the middle of the cold, stopping and grabbing some cattails might seem like you're losing your health because of the cold that's out there, but that little bit of time that it takes for you to harvest a cattail might save your life down the road. RAM prices are getting pricey. Yeah, it's because of the AI. I mean, AI is eating up all of those chips, so it's a trade-off. I introduced my mother to ChatGPT a few months back, and she loves it. Yeah, Anna says she can't afford the game. Right. So I mean, the older games that are cheaper, that's where it's at. You know what? For this crowd, and that's great. I have no problem with it. I just got to remember that because I get excited about new games. Like I want to play Crimson Desert, but you guys, a lot of you may not want to or be able to afford it. But I would hope that you'd be here for me to enjoy my enjoyment of the game, and that's something that I would be happy to experience with you. But as much as people say, well, we're here for you, really you're here for the ability to enjoy a game with me. And this is one of those games. What is that? It's a ski jacket. Hang on. Hang on. I missed that last episode. Okay, this is not going to be as good as what I've got. Not even close. We're going to drop that. I might try to fix it later and see how good it can be, but I think we're going to be fine. Let's go ahead. We're going to go to bed. Let's go ahead and drink some water. Hi, Kokoda. Right, the trade also provides Tinder. However, with my I have level 3 in fire starting, so I don't need that right now. So let's go with, let's see here. Food-wise, I'm 87 right now. I'm pretty heavy. Let's eat that. That's good. And just drink again. I'll eat that MRE in the morning. So we'll sleep for 9 hours. I'm going to take a chance here. All right, cool. Anna says, no, I've been here for you. Even though if I don't like the game, I leave my phone play while playing games with the kids or cleaning. That's awesome. Thank you, Anna. I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and eat this energy bar. And then we can sleep for another 2 or 3 hours. Yeah, we're not avoiding the Cougar, Kokoda. When they show up, we're gonna actually start attacking them. I only have 10 rounds in my rifle, so we got to be careful about our rifle usage. Let's go ahead and go with some more water. Now I'm kind of overburdened, but I think that's going to be okay. Let's go ahead and drop these sticks that we've got. It's 11 sticks, so get rid of those. I think I'm going to go ahead and drop this field dressing book, and we'll read that when we come back down, just because it's an extra pound. And I don't really need all of these matches, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's put these away, and that one single birch bark. I'm going to keep all of this. Actually, you know what? That fire striker's going to be good. Let's do this, because I'm going to get a lot of matches when we come down, and I'm still overburdened. So I got to try to mitigate my weight a little bit, because we're going to get a lot of loot going up top. Let's get rid of those guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of 4 of my birch bark teas. Let's go ahead and get rid of 1 set of painkiller. That's a good med kit right there. That's a solid med kit. As far as clothing goes, I think I'm okay. Except for this. Hang on. Can I fix that hat? I can. Okay, that's the last of that. So I'm gonna bust down this other hat. It'll take 10 minutes. It's still early in the morning, so it's really cold outside. So I don't necessarily care to go out there right now. All right, now I heard the wind stop, which is great. We're at 34 degrees above, which is amazing. Let's see, what else do I want to get rid of, though? I'm still over by quite a bit. Let's see what we got going on here. I want to keep my coffees. I have a feeling. Okay, you know what? This is. No, it didn't weigh that much though. We might find a revolver. There's not a whole ton I want to get rid of. Let's get rid of some of these flares right quick. I know, but still. Let's ditch 4 of them. That's 2 pounds. Oh, yeah, let's get rid of that hack. Well, I don't want... I feel like I want to use that hacksaw. Don't need that. Now we got 7 pounds of leeway. All right, we're going to call that good. I'm going to drop this water, too. Let's drink all of our water. I can always boil more water. And we'll leave this for when we come back. The wind is just reversing direction? Maybe. But I don't think so. I think it's we're in a calm. Now let's go. Now we're gonna check the fishing shack for a hammer. I expect we're probably gonna find one. I'm gonna wait for to gather these cattails till we come back down the face of the mountain. So let's go inside here. Nope. All right, so I'm not even gonna bother. Well, okay, I'm not gonna touch that stuff. Let's just go. I think we're good. We've got a lot of boxes to open up on the way up. Temperature's looking good. Gotta watch out for the bear. Obviously. I'd like to hit this hill so we can get around that bear. He should be right here, coming out. There he is. He's coming out right now. Now we got to look out for moose sign on this side. All right, I've got a pack of wolves. I think those are timbers. I think we got a pack of timber wolves. So the question, I suppose, is going to be, do we go up top or do we go down below? I think we might go down below. Because we need to go to Ash Canyon first. So let's go down below. And I'll worry about those boxes later. Because we need to get the technical backpack first. How you liking it, Alicia? We played that when it first came out. Matter of fact, we beat the game. I played it all the way through. It's on my channel. I didn't understand how to beat the final boss until for a minute, so I got a little frustrated at the end. Yeah, I mean we're gonna double back, Christopher. We got to drop down, and what I'll do is I'll come back and we'll hit the prepper cache at the end. After I've gone to Ash Canyon, after I've gone to the summit, because I've got so much coffee on me. I'm going to be drinking all that coffee. We're going to hit the ropes, and we're going to hit the summit quick. And then we're going to double back and grab that cache and see what's inside. And we'll probably make a big cache of supplies. If there's anything in that cache, it's a dice roll. But we know that we have stuff at the summit. Morning, Jacob. How you doing? You love it so far? That's cool. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, it's a fun game. All right. Wondering whether I want to. Yeah, we're not gonna hit the cabin until we come back, when I've got more carry weight. All right, so far no moose. Which means we're probably going to catch a moose on the backside. I've got 11 cattails on me right now. So we'll hold off on those. I do want this in my hand, though. Who doesn't like Harry Potter? Everybody who's woke? I don't know. I mean, the series was solid. Rowling's personal opinions shouldn't factor into that too much, but it does. People don't like her because of that. It's a pendulum swing. Lantern fuel. I don't need that right now. And keep my carry weight low until I get back. We're going to come back the same way. Yeah, there's an old say. There's a saying. I forget who said it. Was in a movie somewhere. They say you know, you can become the hero or live long enough to become the villain. There's going to be a moose around here somewhere, because there was no moose over there at that entrance. So we're going to find a moose here in a second. Should have been right there. That means we've got one at the ropes. That's going to cause an issue. Because I want to get up, I want to go up those ropes. We might be able to hit the mine before it gets dark, if I'm quick. Okay, I'm probably going to have a couple of gatekeepers here. I'm going to wait to waste a match until we see. No, they're not here anymore. This is the second time we've come through here and they haven't been here, so maybe they moved them. Or we might just be getting lucky. The cabin's right there. Yeah, we're tired, but we're going to keep going, I think. As long as the weather's good. And let's go and grab these. All right, let's matches.
Looks like this has been here a while.
We're going to come back down this way, so I'm not going to pick up anything, I don't think. So 2 arrowheads. I'll grab that soda. Should be a second pack of matches here somewhere. I don't see them. All right, well, I've got 4. That's not enough. And I dropped my water. It's still midday, though. Let's go ahead and let's use all these books, and we're going to go ahead and make a fire. We're going to boil some small water.
Come on, little fire. Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
I make 2 cups of coffee this way. And let's do another batch of water. That should be enough, I think. But I think we got a blizzard. Let me step outside right quick. Did I tap out on Ark? Only until they do another update, Jersey. Because I feel like that they need to balance their stuff. I already have a pry bar, right? Yeah, I've got a pry bar. It's 99%. I don't need another one. Nope, don't need that. All right, we're gonna have to wait. I may have to wait till morning. So let's just go ahead and let's make water. And then we'll go ahead and we'll do this. That's more coffee than I need, really. All right, let's go ahead and pick this up. I've got 2 minutes left. Let's go ahead and grab this guy. How much water can I make? That's an hour? All right, it's 2 batches of this. I've got food, so I'm not worried about it. But we'll have to wait till morning before we leave out. Oh, come on. Oh, really? Okay, well, let's do that. I hate to do that, but whatever. Now it's done. Pull some torches.
I need to find a place to rest.
Yeah. You go to bed here. Alright, that's good. Okie doke. Let's go ahead and let's have our MRE. You know what? No, we'll drink these sodas. That'd be good. Because we're almost dehydrated. That's great. Yeah, cool. And still have breakfast. Nice. All right, let's wait for 4 hours. Till we're exhausted. Then we can sleep through the night.
just need to close my eyes.
Yeah, what I've noticed is a lot of my peers are waiting to. They were waiting to play it, and they let's see Crimson Royal. If you guys know who Crimson Royal is, I think that's his name. Anyway, so he waited until 2 days ago to play it because it's not right. It needs to be balanced. So, and like Fat Dog didn't play it until a few days ago. It needed to be. It still needs to be balanced again because those acolytes, it's almost impossible to kill them. They gotta nerf those guys, flat out. I've been playing around trying to figure out how to kill them, and really the only way you can do it is with firearms. And one person by themselves solo, it's not possible. I don't think. I mean, it's possible, I'm sure. I just haven't figured out the pattern yet. So I'll figure it out. It's just going to take a while. No big deal. I'm not even mad. I just realized that it's going to take a little bit of time. That should be the end of that. I still have 56 calories. Let's sleep for an hour. Yeah, we'll get back to it in a week or so, or maybe a couple days. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It all depends on the developers. All right. Have a little more water. The last of my water. All right. Hopefully we're good. Okay, it's foggy, but I can find my way. We're definitely going to have an issue with the moose because I haven't seen a moose yet, so I know he's going to be over there where the ropes are. I got plenty of coffee. If I take it slow and steady, we should be able to get up to the first set of ropes. Before I have to get up the first set of ropes before I have to take a break, take a drink. We'll see how it goes. I've got rocks on me. Hotel renovator. Any job, any game that makes it feel like a job, I'm just kind of over. All right, around this corner is where the moose is probably going to be. I just got to scare him off. Congratulations, Janet. Yeah, playing games is my job. You're not wrong. But playing a game that feels like a job that is my job, I'd rather go on an adventure, you know what I mean? Alright, this is going to be dangerous. If there's no moose here, I'll be really surprised. I don't hear any walking. Okay, we're losing the fog now. That's good. Perfect timing. That's great. Okay, we've got a wolf. No moose? Something smells fishy. I guess not. Maybe we got lucky. Guess we got lucky. Let's go up here. Is he down there? No moose today, huh? Okay. All right, well, we're almost fully alert, so let's just go up. This is going to be a lot faster than I thought. I thought I was going to have to ditch a moose. If I can get in and out in the same day, that'd be amazing. I don't know if we can, though. All right, so that was not terrible. Yeah, we played House Flipper a couple of times, but I'm just not down for it. I don't know. So, like, you know, any of those simulator games, they're fine. I don't know, man. They kind of frustrate me. Nothing against them, I just... doesn't feel like it's my bag. I don't need any of that, so we're going to leave that be. Oh, it's a win. It's a big W. 100%. No moose is a big W. We've got enough energy to make it up the second rope without any coffee. Barely, but we can do it. And then we still have an energy drink, too. And I've got a stem. So... and we're not overburdened. No, I just don't like the repetition of having to bust things down and the renovation of it all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Uh-oh. We might be in trouble. I thought we had enough energy. What's going on here? Okay, we're in trouble. I'll make it to the top, but I'm going to be exhausted. Come on, buddy. Oh, whatever. No, it's bullshit, dude. All right, hang on. Never mind. We're going down. I'm going to this ledge. Bear with me. All right. We'll go ahead and drink.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
No, we're not going to need to rest. Well, I mean, we're going to rest for a second. But I'm going to use my go juice. Well, actually, we can drink coffee. Drink a cup of coffee. I'm going to wait till my energy gets all the way back up. Then we'll take that go juice and we'll just go up to the top. I may have to use a stem, but I think we're going to just use our coffees. I don't know why it's taking so long. Hey, Andrea. Almost there. That'll do. Let's go ahead and drink the go juice. All right. I probably didn't need that, but and then before this go juice goes away, we're gonna go drink a couple coffees. If I can. I don't know. We're not thirsty though. That's the issue. That might do it. If I can get to the ledge, we'll be fine. This energy drink's going to run out on me here in a second. Yeah, well, I don't know. It must be the solar flares that are causing everything to be warm this year, because we're at the height of our solar activity. And it's been raining. It hasn't snowed here in Colorado, down where I'm at, which is really weird. It's just been raining. I should be able to make it. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, boy. All right, maybe we'll, you know what, I'm going to put this out. We've got enough matches. I don't need to worry about it. Let's go ahead and just crash for an hour. All right. I don't want to use my stem if I don't have to. Just got to get enough thirst to drink a cup of coffee. That's 3. And then 4. 5. And let's do one more. 6. All right. Still midday. That should be enough to get me up the rope. Okie dokie. That'll work. Let's go ahead and pull the rope. No, no, no. Get up. Go up. That's not what I wanted. Dude, stop. I'm going to pull the mountain rope. We may or may not get a rope. I think we will, but I'm going to yank this anyway. All right, so I'm going to put the rope down. We're just going to go down the rope. Even though I could shimmy, but I'm not going to. Come on, dog.
I'm getting tired.
I know I can, Sean. I'm aware. Okay, we're going to secure this. And then, because we're not coming back this way, let's go check to see if we can find something special over here. There might be a rifle. There might be a coat. There might be a bedroll. Who knows? We'll see. Yeah, I'm on my way back, Sophia. You and I thought exactly the same thing.
I think I need to lie down.
That's the cave. I still got a couple cups of coffee, so we're good. Rifle ammunition, that's definitely worth it. We got something over here. A flare. Snow pants. Yeah, boy. Let's go. Now, where's that tree at? Down over here, right? To the right. Hey, there we go. Curator's rifle. 303 extracts terrible price at a distance thanks to its meticulous construction missing from the collection of the enigmatic local collector of rare firearms. This weapon is oiled and engraved for purpose. All right, there we go.
This'll come in handy.
3 rounds of ammunition to go along with it. Let's go ahead and do this then. We're going to go ahead and switch that out, I think. It weighs 2 pounds more than the other one. So let's go ahead and unload this, though. And then we'll go ahead and we will... It's got a 79 percentage. We're going to drop Vaughn's rifle. I'll take the extra 2 pounds of carry weight. That's fine. And we'll just do this and reload. Now we've got 18 rounds. This should help with the Cougars. All right. I am 2 pounds heavier, though. Don't make me second guess myself, Ocean. I already made the trade. I'm not going back. I have 2 hacksaws because we have so many boxes on the way up to the to the summit that it'll wear out my hacksaw, so I want to have a backup. Where? Wait. Where's my... I go the wrong way? No. Your 303 doesn't look that good? Well, it's because your life isn't a video game. Or is it? I may have to shimmy because I don't think I have the room. I can see what we can drop. But I may have to goat down the side of the hill. Let's take a look right quick. We're not making it back down to the cabin before it gets dark, though. I can guarantee you that. So let's see. I've got 67 out of 62 because I'm so tired. Do I have any more coffee? I got one more cup of coffee. We can see if we can do this, maybe. I can. All right, we're just going to shimmy down then. I mean, we're just going to take the rope. It's fine. All right, that'll work. Here we are, exhausted as always.
So tired.
Yeah, I don't have any more coffee either. Made. I've got another can of coffee, but I don't have any made. But we don't have any predators here, so we're good. We'll take it nice and slow and steady. We're gonna check for some ammo over here. Where this dude is. We should find some food inside. Yeah, I don't have any more coffee. It's always a trade-off for going up those ropes. It's a lot quicker and not as cold, and it's always safer. But you got to use a ton of stimulants to get up there. But we had him, so why not? It's like in any other survival situation. Why would you not use the equipment you've got in your pockets? You know what I mean? Come on, my man. Yep. 2 more rounds. That's good. Come on. Slow and steady. Now I've got 20 rounds. We can drop a couple Cougars with those. So amazing you how well people know the maps. Years and years. It's like a decade of me playing. Almost. Not quite. I don't think I picked up Long Dark until like 3 or 4 years in. So maybe it's only like 6 or 7 years.
Well, this stuff will come in
Balaclava?
handy.
Are you serious? That's really good, dude. All right, let's throw that on. I mean, well. I mean, it's the same kinda. Wow. There's another hatchet. I don't need that hatchet. Baklava. All right, let's go ahead and let's do this first so I don't forget. Take off my socks and my shoes. We're going to be walking through cold water. I don't want to get my shoes wet. Well, I mean, having better gear always, having more gear always helps, so...
Never know. Could end up being useful.
Grab this coal. As long as I don't get stupid, Anna. Like I did in the last playthrough. Now we should find the revolver here too. I did drop the rounds in the mountaineering hut, so we got to make sure that we don't forget to pick those up later on. Wait. How's the chicken coop coming along? I didn't build an additional. I didn't build an addition on my chicken coop yet. The old one's fine. It's holding up. It's sunk. They dug it out a little bit, so it's sunk down about half an inch into the ground. But it's not terrible. It's fine right now. I'll build it up in the spring.
Nobody needs this
2 more
anymore.
rounds of ammunition. All right, we're gonna pick this technical backpack up right away. There we go. I'm still overburdened. Crampons, old-fashioned parka.
Take it.
I'm gonna check it out. I don't know. It might not be as good as the others. No revolver, huh? Okay. That's insult to injury with that shell casing.
I think I can use this.
Huh. All right, let's light a fire and get some water working. Yeah, I'm still catching 3 to 4 eggs a day from my four hens.
Perfect.
Matter of fact, it's almost a time for an egg day at the house to eat. All right, so I'm exhausted, so we're not going to be able to read that book just yet. Let's go ahead and let's, do I want coffee? Yeah, let's make a batch of water. Couple batches. And then we'll make more water or we'll make coffee in the morning, I think. Actually, let's take a look at our food situation. That's good, that's not good. That's fine, that's not fine. I've got antibiotics on me, but do I want to use them? Oh, I still have another go juice? Oh, if I'd have known that, it made my life a lot easier, but that's okay. Did I make any mayonnaise yet? I have not made any mayonnaise yet. What I'm probably going to have to do, guys, let me pause this right quick. If you didn't know, Article 5 had sent me a meat grinder. I'm ordering some I'm ordering some casings from online, so I can make some sausages. I'm gonna make some. I'm gonna have to buy a brand new brisket because we burned through that brisket already, and I'm gonna make solid beef hot dogs, healthy hot dogs, and I'm gonna make some burgers from a brisket. I'm gonna tear a whole brisket up, and so I got to go to the store and buy a brand new brisket. So that's gonna be a thing. By the way, guys, bear with me 1 second. I have to use the restroom. I'll be right back. But that's the plan. And then I'm gonna make mayonnaise too out of my eggs. I'm gonna do like 3 or 4 videos in a row, and then I'll release them over the course of a couple of weeks. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, guys. Thank you very much for waiting. I appreciate it. Yeah, so when I was in culinary school, my favorite class was charcuterie. I don't know if you guys know. Most people know just charcuterie by the charcuterie platter, meats and cheeses. But charcuterie is the creation of force meats for the most part. Galantines, ballantines, sausages, things like that. Force meats where they grind everything up and make it into another shape. Hang on, 1 second. I'm losing my mind over here. All right, here we go. But so anyway, that's what I'm going to be in the process of doing here now at the house. The wife is all about beef hot dogs, so I was like, and I bought a corn dog the other day, and she scarfed it down like she was a starving woman. And so I was like, you know what? If I made a healthy beef hot dog, would you eat it? She goes, yeah. I was like, okay. It's not hard. Just no nitrates, man. Got to get rid of those nitrates. And just season it up properly. Then you cook them and freeze them. You know, all you gotta do after that is just throw them into some boiling water whenever you want them. Super easy stuff. It just takes some prep, is all. All right, so I still have 2 hours and 45 minutes left. I'm not going to take all this water down the hill with me. So maybe we'll just let that burn out. I'm not coming back, so. We never come back here, so. Let's go ahead and crash out for the rest of the night, I guess. I'll finish off that 56 calories. And I still got some backup cattails. I'll eat those pork and beans. Oh, wait. Let's cook those pork and beans instead. I don't know what a blue casing is. I'll have to look that up. You'll eat any kind of hot dog, but you prefer armor? I mean, for some reason, my wife got on this trip about all beef hot dogs. I don't know. She has this. I don't know. She's got this mental problem where, not problem, but challenge where if it's a mixed hot dog, beef, pork, and chicken, she knows that it's. I mean, it's always the parts and pieces, right? You never get like a good hot dog, unless you're gonna pay like $5 for a dog. I'm cooking canned food and reading books. What's happened? I started to pay attention, I guess. I don't know. What do you mean? I'm not going to bother with those. We'll eat a couple of cattails here. I got plenty on the way down, so. Let's go ahead and I can sleep for like 2 or 3 more hours. Let's do 3 hours. Then I'm going to read the book before we leave. You lived on a fixed income and you can't afford to eat fancy foods too often. No, I get it. I understand. We're the same way over here. But you know, if I buy a 15-pound brisket, I can turn it into, you know, 15 meals easy. I just got to process it. That's all. We don't eat out. By the way, it's been, I want to say it's been over 5 years since we ate out. It was before the pandemic. We don't eat out anymore. A lot of it has to do with I don't want to get sick in a crowded room full of people. You know what I mean? But we never eat out. We never go anywhere, ever. We just don't. I'm in this house. I would say, except for a couple times a week I go to the store, I'm in this house. I never go anywhere. So, all right, let's go ahead and let's see about reading this book. Yeah, that's a 4-hour read, 8-hour read. All right, we're going to read this for 4 hours. I guess I'll take this book with me. That's halfway. Matter of fact, if we end up going to Florida in October, I'm gonna have to find somebody to feed my chickens, unless I can figure out a way to get my. It's only a 3-day weekend, and I figure out a way to feed and water my chickens for a 3-day weekend, which I might just do. That might be the easiest way to do that. All right, let's go ahead and let's put our shoes back on. And we are now at 84 out of 88 pounds. If I drop we're going to drop this water, I think. Just so I have extra carry weight. Let's do that. All right, let's get out of here. Having their food delivered? Yeah, that's what people do these days. If I had that done, I wouldn't get out of the house at all. So I'd rather get my exercise in by walking to the store with a backpack on my back, a knapsack on my back, and walking a mile, getting what few things I need for a few days, and walking back home. That's how I get my exercise. Fill my pack up, 20 pounds, 30 pounds, whatever, and walk home. That way I don't skip leg day. No, what I'll do is I'll just give them a big enough bowl to where they can just eat whatever they want. And I've got a big, and it'd still be warm enough in October. I won't have to worry about their water. I've got like a 5-gallon bucket thing of water. I don't have to worry about it. They'll be good for 3 days. They won't dirty their water in 3 days. It'll be dirty when I get home, but it'll be fine. Good cardio, yeah. I mean, I'm getting older, but like I said, I've always hiked, biked, or walked everywhere I've gone. So, let's go ahead and throw our crampons on. Oh, I didn't make any coffee. We might stop and make coffee. Right, cats and dogs are different. I don't think the chickens will matter much. I mean, I give them their morning snack and their afternoon snack, so they're going to miss that for 3 days, but I think they'll be okay. They'll be fine. Unless something gets into my coop while I'm gone. Which is always a possibility. And October should be cool enough that the eggs shouldn't go bad. I'll collect them when I get home. Be like a dozen eggs waiting for me when I get home. Okay, we got a wolf down there, but I don't see a moose. All right. Down we go. Yeah, I've got the energy drink. I don't think I'll need it, though. We're just going to hit the cabin. All right, let's go scare off the wolf. Yeah, but we're in Ash Canyon. It's different, Brina. I'll wait till he gets close and then we'll scare him off. As long as he's behind me, we should be fine. Now, I could go to the right, and that's probably where the moose is, though. But I kind of want to hit that cache, so I think we're going to... Actually, you know what? Maybe we will go to the right. Let's go this way. More than one after me, huh? That's weird. Hey, Corey, what's up, man? Let's see if we can make it to this cave over here, and we'll take the upside. But if we have a moose, things might get weird. I'm not going to waste, Janet, I'm not going to waste any ammo on that rifle. And I got to get it up to 100% anyway, so we got to clean it. I'm going to save all my ammunition for the Cougars. I still haven't found a pistol, so that's... Until I find the revolver, we're not going to... I'm definitely not going to waste ammo. Come on, Bullwinkle, where you at? I don't know, James. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. I don't see any moose sign. We're probably going to sleep the night in the cave. There's another wolf. That's a black, though, so we're fine. Two of them. The other one will come up on me now. Scare this one too. Huh. No moose, huh? That's really weird. Got a couple cattails here. Two more, three more over here. All right. This boogie. Okay, I need some coal so we can make some more torches. I passed Pillar's Foot Rest. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do this. Not yet. It's just now January, Andrea. I can't. We can't even really plant outside until the end of May. I got to get some seeds though. A lot of my seeds are gone. I didn't plant cucumber this year, and I wanted to plant cucumber last year, so I need to get some cucumber seeds. We're gonna do peas. We're gonna do. I need kale for the chickens. I'm gonna do. I'm overwintered the chili peppers, the Thai chilies, but only one of it survived. All the herbs look like they've died that my mom gave me,
This'll come
as
in
well
handy.
as all the mint. It's all died. So, yeah, it's not looking pretty. I will see what comes out in the spring. Actually, let's not do that. Let's go here. I gotta get ready to go to bed. Oh wait, oh wait, what? Am I going the wrong way? I am going the wrong way. Go this way. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I've got a bunch of old pallets that are sitting out in my backyard. I'm gonna use those as a framework for my peas and my beans. I'm gonna take I cut a bunch of branches from my tree last year, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put those in the holes of the concrete blocks that I've got, and then I'm going to thread those through the pallets with a T, wire it together, and then put plastic wrap over the top and make a little dome, or a little teepee like greenhouse. That's what I'm going to do in the spring. Let's go with this. I need water. And then we're going to make some coffee because I'm going to have to go up some ropes here, guys. That's why I saved that last batch of coffee. Do this. 3 hours. Garden boxes? Yeah, sure. You let them sit out too long, they look like crap. And fortunately, my neighbors are nice, and I don't have an HOA, so I'm not worried about it. All right, let's go ahead and cook up this coffee. That's all the coffee we've got, so it's only going to be, what, 4 cups? All right, so do I have anything I need to cook? Pork and beans. All right.
I need to find a place to rest.
It's almost dark. It's time for dinner. That's fine. And I still have over a half gallon. Let's drink that right quick. I need some more torches too. Oh, I only have enough for 1 torch. Ha 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 ha. Very funny. Very funny. Hell no. Let's do that. Full torches. Woodworking and baking are your 2 passions? That's some good passions to have. You'll always have something to do, Anna. It's funny, my mother does, she makes...
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
She makes wall hangings, cards, and bookmarks from wildflowers. And she laminates it, laminates them. She makes her own paper. And all that, and she makes a decent amount of money from it. She's got like 4 stores, 4 or 5 stores that take her stuff, and it's what keeps. I really feel like that's what keeps my mom alive, because she has a hobby that is actually a business that she can do from her home, and it's all cash based. So if you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, right? So. Which is always nice. And I told my wife, I said, look, I know you're going to retire from your job here before too long. I said, you need something that, like that. And she goes, well, I'd like your mom to teach me how to do what she does. I was like, what? Oh, I mean, okay. I don't know how much patience my mom will have, but we'll let her know down the road. Do you have a cottage foods law in your state that you're at, Anna? Like in Colorado, you have to do is go take a food course, and then you don't need professional equipment to do certain foods like baking. So there's a lot you can do in your home if you have a cottage food law in your house. I mean, in your state. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to go 10 hours. You make jams, jellies, breads, cookies, pastries, all kinds of good stuff, and sell them at your local market. All right, let's see here. You don't? You really should talk to your I would write a letter. I think that they're trying to pass something where it's going to be national. The cottage food law would be national. I know Big Food is always going to fight it, but Can I sleep for another hour? Yeah, cool. All right, this is going to be really cold. Let's go ahead and let's take some time here and see what I can do here. It's 80 and 96 and 84. I'm going to drop a couple of these because I don't think we need them. 98. Oh, I forgot I had this on me. You know, I don't know, man. I think that I'm going to drop this parka. 61. I think we're going to get some really good clothes when we get up to the top. So, oh, I forgot about the snow pants. Do I want those on the outside? Let's take these off. Take these off. Wear those. Drop these. Wear those. Now we're at 36, 92, 69. I'm going to have to fix a bunch of clothes when we get to the top. But I think we're going to be okay. I think this will be fine. And carry weight wise, now I'm down to 83 out of 88. I don't need all of these. Let's do this. So we're going to drop. That'll give me 9. Let's drop 2 flares. It's an extra pound. Actually, I'm at 77. No, let's drop we'll drop that for an extra pound. I'm going to drop this shell casing. We're probably going to purchase our ammunition versus making it this round, because I think it'll be. I don't know if it'll be faster, but it might be easier than having to go down into Bleak Inlet every time. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna read the 4 hours on this. Okay, so that's done. Level 2 in my carcass harvesting. That's good. Now I can drop this book, and I'll drop. We can take the time for this too. Actually, let's drink some water. Yeah, there's 2 hacksaws because I plan on cutting up those boxes on the way up, and I'm assuming we're going to get another hacksaw when we get to the top, James. But I don't want to you know what they say about assumptions makes an ass out of you and me. So there's no guarantee. So we'll see. But this way I won't run out of a hacksaw. And I can fix my hacksaws, but I don't have any extra metal. So there's a reason, there's a method to my madness, as they say. I better find a freaking pistol somewhere, man. What other food can I eat? Do I have any food I can eat besides cattails? Not really. I don't want to get rid of this, because depending on the amount of food I find, or don't find, I might want to eat that. So, weather's beautiful today. This is amazing. All right, let's go. Wait, did I bring? I didn't pick up my bedroll. Ha 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 ha. Oh, I would have been bummed. I'm glad I went ahead and remembered that. That would have been bad. All right, let's pick this bedroll up, yo. How many times have I done that? Quite a few. I would have had to come back for it, too. All right, Mr. Bear and I are going to have to do a little avoidant side action here. Temperature's good. Weather's nice. I've got coffee made, and we've got an energy drink. Even though I'm going to need ptarmigan down, I'm not going to cut all that stuff because I'm just not going to worry about it. If we have to come back, we'll come back. I think we're going to be all right. Because, I mean, I can make fire-hardened arrows instead of worrying about... regular arrows. Leather, pelt,
This stuff will come in
leather,
handy.
pelt, leather, 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 pelt, leather. Okay, so there's a lot in these boxes. I'm not taking any of that, by the way. Whetstone, no. Well, maybe I'll take one. No. Yes. No. No.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
All right, so there's a lot of whetstones, a lot of firearm cleaning kits. I took one whetstone and one firearm cleaning kit, so we can fix this rifle. And that puts me at 74 out of 88 right now. So remember that we're used to interloper loot, so we're gonna get a lot more. So I can't overburden myself. Here, where's that bear at? He should be on his way.
I'll take it.
No. So no, you didn't give me any climbing socks, huh? I see how it is. All this loot we can come back for later. Let's take those.
I think I can use this.
Really? Let's check out these pants versus the other ones. Yeah, they're not as good. We'll drop them. That's fine. Okay. So, and also, I know it's using the highest durability hacksaw, but I've got this backup just in case because we might burn through them. So, like I said, all that stuff that we have now, we could most likely come back and get. Unless the durability is going to go away and they're going to disappear in those boxes, but I think we'll be fine. We are going to wrap back around. We're going to drop everything. Once we hit the summit, we're going to drop down into the mountaineering cabin, wrap around, come back, and pick up all this stuff. I'm going to drop everything I've got just so I can have the carry weight to grab all the things in the boxes, because there's another box down below. Here he comes. There he is. We're just going to sit here and wait him out. The weather's nice. I'm just going to sit here and wait. Let him pass, and then we don't have to worry about him. You heard sometimes there's items inside the crates. What crates? You mean the wooden crates? Yeah, they're underneath. It's underneath sometimes. Sometimes, Kokoda. Occasionally. And with Stalker loot, it probably there's probably a pretty good chance. Yeah. I think there is sometimes. Let's see. Let's eat some cattails while we're waiting on Smokey to move along. It depends on the version of the game you're playing. If you're playing Interloper, chances are no. But if you're playing Stalker or lower on difficulty, then usually yeah. I mean sometimes yeah. It depends. Okay, so Grumpalump is going. We're just gonna keep crouched until we get past him. That way I don't have to deal with his ass. His little furry butt. Then all we got to do is worry about a wolf. All right, son. See you later, bud. Let's go ahead and pop. Let's get ready to pop a flare, just because. Get gauntlets. Find me some gauntlets, Sophia. Yeah, I've had two wolves on the summit. It's a pain in the butt. That's the bear cave right there. Going wide. Hopefully I don't get corner wolfed right here. Looking good. Okay. So far so good. And we're definitely going to make it to the summit before dark. Where you at, son? Let's check something right quick. All right, let's grab a stick. That way I can start a fire if I need to. We made our coffee so we can get up the ropes. You ate some salad for lunch. That's cool. What kind of dressing is your favorite dressing? I always have been and probably always will be either a ranch or blue cheese guy, but with me on my regiment now, I'm going to be an olive oil and lemon juice guy. But I don't normally eat salad. If it's not sauteed raspberry vinaigrette, that's awesome. Greek dressing, cool. But like I said, I don't normally eat raw greens. I have to saute them. Olive oil and salt and pepper, little lemon juice. I gotta break that stuff down. Feta cheese, I haven't had feta in a long time. Oh, you know what though? Hey, I'm so excited, guys. My grocery store that I walk to like twice a week, they put in a brand new cheese counter, and they have my favorite cheese of all time, Mimolette. It's a hard yellow cheese, and I haven't seen it since I was in Denver when I was in college. It's super expensive, but it's so good. I haven't bought any yet, but yeah, Mimolette cheese is one of my favorite cheeses of all time. It grates like Parmesan, but it's like cheddar. It's so good. It's as hard as Parmesan. And I can't believe they're actually carrying it. It's a brand new cheese counter they just put in. We'll see how long it lasts. All right. Slow and steady wins the race here, guys. Oh, wait, there might be something over here. Let's go over here right quick. There's a body. And this is Stalker, so maybe we might find something over here. A flare, okay. I'll pick up one for firewood. We have to drop some weight. I might get away with it if I drink enough coffee. Excuse me. You've always been a Gouda or Havarti fan? Yeah, smoked Gouda is great, dude. So, they talk about the formative years when you're the ages of, from your time you're born till about your time you're 7, and it like locks in a bunch of stuff in your psyche and in your body. When I was really young, when I was 4, 5, 6 years old, before my parents got divorced, I had my own room with a television that I could watch cartoons on Saturdays, because my parents wanted to sleep in, and I had my own drawer in the refrigerator, and my breakfast was cheese and carrot sticks, and cheese has always been my friend, always. There's going to come a day as I get older where I'm not going to be able to eat cheese anymore, but until that day happens, I've eaten cheese every day for most of my life. Oops. Like I said, cheese has always been my friend. All kinds of cheese. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Go as stinky as you want, and I'll probably eat it. Camembert is nice. Roquefort. Blue cheese. I mean, the Blue Cave blue cheese, that comes in a little plastic tin. I will eat that with a spoon by itself. You'd hate to not be able to eat cheese ever again because you love it so much, yeah. And I they make that fake cheese. It's not real cheese. It's healthy for you. I probably will never eat that stuff because it's just gross to me. But I normally eat enough cheese that I don't think I don't drink milk, but for the most part, but I eat enough cheese that I don't think my bone density is going to go down anytime soon. Yeah, Blue Cave, that's what it is. Blue Cave blue cheese. Yeah, that's probably my favorite blue cheese.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
You need to rest soon, but what we got to do, my dear, is I'm going to sleep for 2 hours. And then I'm going to take that go juice we've got, and we're going to go up the hill. If it's not American or Swiss, you don't want it. My wife refuses to eat Swiss cheese. She's like, it smells like feet. All right. Let's just go ahead and crash for 2 hours. Yeah, that dairy-free cheese, I don't think I can ever bring myself to eat it. All right, let's go ahead and let's take this last. Where is it? This last go juice, and then I've got coffee to make up for it here in a minute. So up we go. Let's see if we can make it all the way up without having to stop. I should be able to. You have some cheese that made your brother-in-law's child's nose bleed. Are you sure it was the cheese? You didn't hit him in the face with the cheese wheel, did you? That'd be rough. All right, here we go. Let's have a coffee. We're going to torch it. And get inside before our go juice goes away. I hear. Oh, there you are. There we go. There's one. It was the spice. What was the name of the cheese? You must have been allergic, huh? Oh, the dollar store next to where I live has a. They sell Velveeta cheese packets. They're shelf stable, and I got my wife hooked on those. For like $1.25 for a cheese packet, and and she loves it on her bread now. He did try to corner me. That's why I lit this sucker. There's probably another one in here too. I hope not, but maybe. All right, no wolf in here. No wolf in here. Oh, these flare shells are out here now. That's weird. Grab those. I do have a flare gun. Let's go ahead and get something lit here, so we don't have to worry about these stupid. Where'd it go? This guy? There's one over here. Oh no. All right, so this is what we always do. We light a fire right in here somewhere, just to keep us warm. I'm going to use that book. 100%.
I don't feel so good.
Yeah, because you're exhausted. That's why. It's all right though. We got this. All right. Well, like I said, I was hoping and I figured we'd make it to Ash Canyon and the summit before the end of the live stream. It's only been 2 hours. We got another hour to go. So let's go ahead and let's get this stuff done. Let's go ahead and bust this down first. I want to get 11 hours on this fire. We're going to bust down boxes first.
Man, if I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
All right, there's a scrap metal. It's 9 hours on that. Let's go ahead and I'm going to take the time. We're going to go ahead and fix, this one. Okay, well that didn't work. It's okay. Let's go. I think we're going to go ahead and sleep. Maybe. First of all, let's see what's in here.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
This is great. Go juice.
Oh, it's getting dark out
Lot
here.
of soda.
Time to look for shelter.
What do you mean look for shelter? Your shelter's right here, yo. All right, so that's going to feed us for a minute, which is great. What's in here?
This'll come in
Quality
handy.
tools, storm lantern, fire striker, storm lantern, quality tools, storm lanterns, fire striker. Okay, so yeah, we don't need all this. So let's drop 4 of those. And okay, well, I don't need that anymore, so we can drop that. Honestly, I think I'm going to drop one of these whetstones. I don't think we're going to have to worry about whetstones anytime soon. We'll think about whether we or not we want to break down these lanterns if I have time, but I think we might just leave them. I mean, the extra lantern fuel. Actually, with the trades that we're going to need to get lantern fuel, I might take that with me. We might break those down later on. Let's get some more firewood, though. This game needs cheese. All right, 10 hours and 46 minutes. Plenty of pinnacle peaches, so we're going to cook all those up. All right. What do we got? You know what? It doesn't matter. We're going to cook them all because we can.
I'm so tired. I could lay down right here.
All right, let's do that. Let's plop these down. So drop those. Oh wait, is it not allowing me to? There it is. Cheese and beer, the original travel rations? I mean... maybe. Cheese, beer, and bread. Cheese and bread for sure. Now, I'm probably not going to eat all this stuff. We're just going to cook them so we can get our cooking skill up. All right. 13, 6, 11, 8. All right, we'll just do this. 6. Pick that up. Get credit for it. Get credit for it. Get credit for it. Same-o, 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 same-o. All right, so I got credit for all of those. Now, what do I... okay, I don't want to eat these at the moment. At 75, I might have for dinner. We'll eat that. And our cooking skill right now is at level almost 3. Almost there. I might carry these down just so we can make some stuff. Can't trust random water. Oh, I agree. 100%. That's why we only use our Berkey. All right, so I guess what I'll do, guys, is we're going to have to sleep. Let me have a drink here. Let's drink a soda pop. All right, I think we're going to be able to sleep for 8 hours. All right, Kokoda. Have a good day. That's 8 hours on that. We're going to run out of firewood, I think, before too long. I'll get a couple more here. Let's go ahead and open this up. Yeah, I just need flour and oil. I think peach pies would be good for us. Oh, airline food, boy. MRE, airline food. Yeah, boy. That's great. Let's go ahead and have breakfast. I'll stand here in case that wolf wants to show up. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'll eat this one, though. And then we'll eat that MRE, too. Oh, you know what? No, yeah. Well, no. We're gonna drink these sodas instead, because the weight differential is significant for the amount of calories you get. I mean, literally, for 1,000 calories, it weighs 2 pounds. This is 1,700 for a pound. So, just doesn't make a lot of sense. But anything that's low, I don't necessarily want to mess with. So. We'll drop all this. I'm not hurting for food. We're fine. This is Stalker.
I could use this.
More soda and water, so I don't have to worry about water anymore. Right now. Let's go ahead and drop that. We're at 70 out of 88. That's really good. I still need more firewood, though, so let's go ahead and let's bust this down.
Looks like I made it through another night.
Yeah, you did. Matches. Accelerant. Let's add this so it doesn't go out. Oh, we're good. We'll probably spend another night here. That's what I'm thinking. If we have the firewood for it. Otherwise, I'll boogie, because it's the beginning of the day, so I may not have the firewood for it. 8 and 9. Okay, so now we can start dropping firewood. What's this? Okay, that's a rope. I didn't see a second. I didn't see another hacksaw here. Did you guys see one? Wow. Wow. That's a lot of matches. Okay, Kokoda, thanks. I appreciate it. Have a good day. Balaclava. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. I'll take that.
Well, this stuff will
I'll
come
take
in
that.
handy.
All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Those and these. Drop those. Drop those. Yeah. Plenty of cloth if we decide we want to do that. What's in here?
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Coffee and tea out the wazoo. Yeah, I'll do a slow loot check. I will. I'm going to open these boxes first, though. Christmas time. Oh, it's so good. Not bad. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Best be prepared
Okay.
for anything.
Not bad. Okay. All right, so that's a lot of calories for even with the stuff that we're going to ditch. Like we keep our coffee and tea. Peanut butter not so much. It might be worth us coming back up if we get desperate when I have level 5 cooking. Cuz that's a lot of food that I'm leaving behind. You know what I mean? It just is. And to be honest, a lot of that stuff is probably fine to eat. It probably is. But I've got enough here that I don't have to pick and choose. I mean, I can take the good stuff and leave the bad stuff. You know what I mean? Chili bean. What's in here? Nothing? Okay. There's the other hacksaw.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's good. Bust this down. Nothing there. Matches. Reclaim wood. Where are we at now? I'm still at 10 hours. And I've got 5 more pieces at 7. So that's going to be, what, 2.5 hours? That's not a lot. Let's go ahead and bust this down. Bust this down. Nine hours left. It's another 10 p. It's another 5 hours. So we got 7.5 hours burn time if I decide I want to. Usually spend a week up here? Really? Hammer. Nope. That's better than the hatchet I've got. That's a hacksaw. That's a hacksaw. I mean... So, I've got an issue with
I'm not
this.
sure I can carry much more.
I mean, I hate to walk out of here without a hammer in my pocket. You are a hammer. Let's put this hacksaw right here, because it's the better of the two. Drop that one. What did I do with that other whetstone? Oh, I dropped it earlier, didn't I? Okay, that's fine. There's a lot here, yeah, Wendell. You're not wrong. Okay, I'm not going to take any of this.
Take it.
The deer hide I'll take, because I might want a travois. I hate to leave these rabbit pelts behind, but... I'll take one rabbit pelt. Whatchamacallit? Takes it 3 trips? I don't want to do that.
I think I can use
All right,
this.
combat pants we'll take a look at. Climbing socks, finally. Insulated boots, my favorite. Snow pants. It'll give us 2 snow pants to warm ourselves up, but they get shredded so easy. But I think snow pants are going to be the way to go.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
So I've got one sewing kit on me. There's my expedition parka, thick wool sweater, fisherman sweater. Okay, 2 fisherman sweaters. Those are the best. I mean, they're not the best, but it's the best I'm going to get, I think.
This will come in handy.
Antibiotics we'll take, antiseptic, painkillers, bandage, stim, painkillers, bandage. Okay, we'll go through all this in a minute. I'm just going to grab it all. Rifle, okay, firearm clean kit, revolver.
Thank you.
I don't need the hunting
This stuff
rifle.
will come in
I'll
handy.
take that book though. All right, so I think that's it, everybody. Let's go ahead and let's see if there's anything we're missing. We haven't searched down below yet. That's probably where the flare gun is, but I already have a flare gun, so I don't care. Got through on both of those. Put this right here. It's midday. I need to fix clothes, though. So I only have the one. I don't see anything else that we've missed. We already looked through those. Next to the wall by the fire. What are we talking about? Where? You're sure there's a shell in the case? I don't think so. Oh, I did miss it. Yeah, you're right. Oh, it was the spray. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Right on. Good looking out, though. So I've got 8 hours here.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
All right, 10 and a half. Let's go ahead and... I don't know if I can... This might be... This might get me in trouble. Nope. I'm going to try to get enough firewood together so we can go ahead and we can do everything we got to do before we get out of here. Let's see if we can break down another one. That'll get me enough to get me through the night. I'm scared of the wolves. All right, that's enough to get me through the night. Now we can start fixing our clothes and deciding what we want to really take with us. Because I only want the best of the best, and I don't want to leave anything that's important behind. So we want to be as warm as possible for as long as possible. Let's drink some water. There's that other whetstone. We're gonna want to make everything
Barely
100%.
walk with this much gear.
Yeah, I know. All right, so let's go ahead and we don't have to hacksaw anything else. So we drop this, drop that, drop that. We'll pick up this one. Actually, you know what we might do? No. Yeah, we've got wolves up top. So let's see here. So we're at 79%. Let's go ahead and fix this. I'm going to clean this rifle just in case. We've got some time. Do that one more time. Now we might end up, you know what I might do? We might end up having a problem with a challenge with the weather. It's been so nice that we're probably going to hit a blizzard here tomorrow is what I'm thinking. And then I might be in trouble. But I might not be in trouble if I have to tuck myself underneath. We might be able to do that and chill out there. Because the wolves can't get me there. Alright, that's good. Drink a soda. Clothing wise, let's see what we got. So that's going to be better than what we've got. This is going to be better than what we've got. I'm going to need to break down some stuff for some cloth, but I think we'll do those hats because that's going to be less cloth. Let's go over here and drop all of our clothes that we don't need. We definitely want the expedition parka. But the question is, which one's better? This guy or that? This guy is, huh? 97, 85. Yeah, it's much better. So we'll drop that. Wear that. We didn't get any gauntlets yet, so I can't do anything with that. Let's go ahead and switch this out for this one because that's a better sock. Drop that. Actually, I can tear those up. Because it only takes 10 minutes. I want to use as little amount of time as possible to break things down. So where are those? Oh, wait. Oh, no. I really hate to do that, but we're going to do it. Once these are fixed, they're going to be better than what I've got. So 2 pairs of snow pants. Let's go ahead and let's harvest those for... Oh, it's 20 minutes? Never mind. Hats are only 10 minutes. Scarves are only 10 minutes. So let's do that instead for 1 cloth. So we're going to grab... All of these are only 10 minutes each. So we'll break those down. I don't know how much... I'm only going to get 6 pieces of cloth out of this, but... And that one. All right, this balaclava can go. Because you can only wear 1, you can't wear 2. Then... That's a 30-minute for 1 piece of cloth? No, drop that. 10 minutes. I'm going to have to bust other stuff down. Don't get me wrong. But we'll start with this stuff and see how far that gets me.
I'm getting tired.
Does cloth, leather, and scrap metal have a condition? No, I don't think so. No, they don't. Oh, yeah, they do. They do. I don't think they ever go bad, though. All right, 96 is good. 96 is good. Let's go ahead and see if we can fix this one. Don't fail. Fingers don't fail me now. 63, we're going to do that again. That's not bad. We'll keep it like that. That's 97. That's good. 42.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
$72. I think I'll keep that 72 for now until we can get down below. Let's go ahead and let's add some more fuel to the fire. We're going to lose a little bit of health because I'm going to be exhausted, but that's okay.
I lie down right here. I thought I'd ever wake up again.
So that 11:39. So I've got enough to get me through the night and halfway through the day if we have a blizzard. So I think I'm okay. Let's go ahead and finish this up. Oops. That's 51. All right, we're going to have to bust down some of this other stuff. I don't have a choice. That's going to be 45 minutes. Gosh dang, man. How about this one? This one's 20, so we'll break that down. Oh, would it be beneficial to break it down and store it for later? Maybe. If I have the cloth for it though. I mean if I have the firewood right now is what I mean. 45 minutes for each one of those. Is there any other hang on, let's drop this stuff. Is there any other cloth that I can I'm better off going and heading down. We're switching these out. Those are much better. And dropping those. I'm better off going back down to the
God, I'm starving.
Hang on. We're going to eat right in a second. There we go. That's better. Going back down to the homestead. Yeah, take all the cloth from the bin. What bin was that? Was there cloth in the bin? What bin? That's empty. Those are empty. There was none there. It's all leather. Oh, you know what? I think we can. These mittens are only going to take 10 minutes, I think, to break down. Yeah, we'll take these mittens. That'll help. Let's do that. The socks, too. Oh, and these cowls as well. Those only take 10 minutes as well. So that's all the cloth I'm going to need. That just saves me so much time. We'll drop the rest of these
I'd
clothes.
eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Oh, that's 20 minutes. Never mind. Drop that. We should eat and drink, though. Hang on. I'm going to lose my bonus if I don't. Let's go. Ooh, maple syrup. Yum, yum. Feed her. Feed her. Great minds. And this one. That's good. All right. We're still at 93 pounds. Not ideal, but, you know, what are you going to do? Figure it out, I guess. Okay, let's go ahead and let's harvest that. I may not. That's 10 minutes. Okay, we're not going to be able to do anything until morning, but we can break everything down tonight. I would cry if I lost my bonus. I would cry if I lost my bonus. You're not wrong. All right, I've got a set of wool mittens we're going to switch out because there's an 87 that I'd rather have. So we'll wear those instead. And then we'll bust this one down. 10 minutes, 10 minutes. So much more efficient than trying to break down pants and shirts. All right, so now we're gonna go. I'm gonna drop this guy. Yeah, this is not as good. And is that everything? Okay, wait, hang on. That's a 20-minute breakdown, so we're not gonna do that unless I need to. So I think that's good. All right, so where we sit right now. Let's go. Okay, okay, keeping all of this. All right, I've got a lot of antiseptic that I would really like to have when we go cougar hunting, but each one of that is 2 pounds. So I'm wondering if I shouldn't drop some of this. Let's go by carry weight here. Let's see what we got. Do I really need a hammer right now? We should probably take a hammer down below. That way, at least I know I've got a hammer at the mountaineering hut. There's a lot here that I can be dropping. Food-wise, probably. There's not a lot. Well, yeah, there's some stuff. I can shave a little bit off. There's a lot I want to keep, but, man, what are you going to do? I only really need to lose, what, 4 pounds? We'll drop that. Let's go ahead and let's make the fire as hot as we can.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
We'll stay the night. And then I'll figure it out in the morning once I'm completely alert. Hydrate. Wendell, I don't have the stuff to make a travois. We're going to sleep for 8 hours. I still have my bedroll to pick up. Yeah, exactly, Janet. You're right. That's an extra couple pounds right there, too. We don't want to get rid of anything that we don't need to. See, there's the blizzard. What'd I just say? What'd I freaking say? We've got 6 hours we got to deal with this. Well, we've got enough firewood, so we're okay. All right. Just got done saying that, too. All right, let's take 4 hours and bust down this lantern fuel. And then we'll make our decision. It's an hour for each one. Yeah, coffee's not going to help me right now. I mean, I might make some. We'll see how it goes. Okay, that was a lot quicker than I expected. Let's drink some soda. Got one left, huh? Oh, we got a lot. We got to lose 22 pounds. That's a lot. I'll drink that. That'll get me up to the top. And we'll drink this. It hurts you to tell me that I was right about what? I'm going to lose 10 pounds here, guys. So, what was I right about? We'll lose 3 of these. That's a pound. I guess we're going to go ahead and drop 2 of these antiseptics. I hate to do that, but we're going to do that. I dropped one of the better ones. That's okay. Oh, the blizzard. Oh, yeah. I knew it was coming. The weather had been too good. All right, we're gonna drop that. It's a pound. $93. I just need to get rid of 5 more pounds. Cans are cheap. I still gotta pick my pot up. Oh, I have my pot. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna lose this one too. That's 2 pounds. I hate to get rid of it, but we're gonna have to. Now I need 4 more pounds I gotta get rid of. I'm gonna ditch the deer hide. I don't have the sticks I need to make my travois, so I'm gonna get rid of the hide. Don't have a choice. That's a 20-hour. Oh, it's a 4-hour read. I have to make some coffee, just so I can get an alert. Let's do that. I have coffee on me, actually. Actually, never mind. I've got coffee on me. Pick that up. Let's drink this coffee. Yeah. You're right. Where they at? Losing my mind. Oh, here we go. I'm going to goat down. We just haven't gotten to it yet. What are you talking about? I don't understand what you're asking me. Or why you're asking me that. We're at 94. I still need to lose 4 pounds. That's 6 pounds right there. All right, that's where we're at, guys. Let's go ahead and let's pick this up. And if I lose that 6 pounds, I still need to lose 2 pounds. So let's go ahead and let's drink our fill. No, I'm not thirsty. Let's drop all that. And 1 pound. I mean, one of these fuels would do the trick, or that book, but I want to keep that book. We could lose a couple torches, though. Let me lose 4 torches. There we go. All right, we're just now under. Just barely, barely. And let's drop one of these. I think that's it. Yeah, the scrap too, you're right. And I don't need this much cloth, but how many bandages do I? I've got 8 bandages. We're going to lose the cloth too. When we get down to the homestead, I'll have plenty of cloth. So that's 2 pounds of cloth right there. All right, now we're at 84 out of 88. That's a 4 pound leeway. That should get me down the hill without twisting my ankle. And I'm full on food. I'm full on water. I want these peaches, but we're not going to do it. I'm just not going to take them. I hate to do that, but, you know, what are you going to do? All right, let's go. I think we're good. Let's crouch down here, because who knows what we're going to find down here. There's that flare gun. Take that extra flare shell.
Hope nobody needs this
I'll take
anymore.
that. No. We don't have any food on us, but... Oh, man. No. I'll take the flare shell, I guess. I hate to do that, but... Oh, no. I'm good on warmth. We're actually at... we're at 45 degrees above the ambient. I don't think I have to worry about it. Come on. I don't want to get eaten by a wolf. I don't want to get corner wolfed here. Before I can get down the hill. Yeah, we're going to twist an ankle. But I've got 8. I've got everything I need. We didn't drop any meds, I don't think, except for the... this is going to be bad. I always worry about this. You know what I mean? Right here. And we always go too far left. Let's go to the right a little bit today. You tripping over your own feet, lady? What's going on? We might have another weather front here coming in. Maybe. All right, down we go. Let's get a flare ready because it's too windy for a torch. We got a wolf that's down here, at least one, waiting for us to make a mistake. I hate leaving all that gear up there, but, you know, without a moose hide satchel, I can't have the extra carry weight. This is Stalker, though. Like I said, we could go into Hush River Valley and get that moose hide satchel. All right, I see. I don't know if that's a wolf or if that's a deer. That's a rabbit. Let's go. All right, we're good. I think I've got another syrup on me, right? We do have some food on me. That's a deer. Cool. And what I want to do is I want to go in here, I want to drop everything and turn around and go back that way. We've got another box over there, and then we've got another... I need 4 maple saplings for my travois, so we may as well start now. I want to go see if there's anything in that cache over there. You can follow me all you want, bub. We're gonna have to hole up till this weather changes, I think. I'm pretty sure. However, I don't have any firewood. Get out of here, son. We have yet to find a revolver, too. We'll find one. It's going to take a minute. I've got sticks. Oh, I've got water, though. That's cool. And I've got food on me, so I think we're okay. I hate to not... You know what, though? How much food do I have? Enough to last for a minute. That's like a day's worth of food right there. Easy. All right. We can go fishing. Maybe. Let's grab this.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Actually, we're going to go back. So, you know what? Let's let that burn. Or you know what? No, I won't. Let's go ahead and let's start some sort of fire. I hate to waste. We have more than we need. This is 10 times better than interloper loot for sure. Well, we've got all this left too. Let's run out and grab some sticks. May as well use the flare, huh? And I've got more flares, so I'm thinking we drop all the non-essentials and we go back and see about that cache and the food that's in that other box that's over there. Assuming that's not a Timberwolf pack that's over there. If it is, we might be in trouble, but I think we'll be okay. Let's that's gonna go out. Alright, so what do we not need? I probably need my lantern. We can deal with without. Okay, I don't need this. I'm gonna need that, but if we get stuck there at night, okay, we're gonna drop these guys. I'll come back and read those later. Let's see here. Put those away. All these painkillers. Not all of them, but all but 6. Antibiotics. Oh, I can't do that because it's full. Never mind. All right, then. Well, let's do it this way, then. That's 69 out of 78. And all but 36 matches. I don't need 36 matches, but that's going to lower me by quite a bit. Yeah, this stash is going to be good for us in the future. Let's ditch those. I've got 1 cup of tea, is be fine for right now. I don't need a ton of... We're not going up any ropes, so I don't have to worry about coffee. $65. I should probably wait till morning before we go over there. Gotta love the sound of automatic gunfire in the afternoon. Smells like victory. What? At your house? Or near your house? That's cool. If you like it, that's great. Like, I don't want to... I'm not going to... Okay, we can put 4 bandages away. I keep the birch bark tea just in case. Actually, you know what? No. I don't need them. I've got antibiotics, so ditch the reishi tea. This is going to be almost... Yeah, and I don't need painkillers, so we can ditch that too. 64 pounds. And I don't have any revolver. I don't have a revolver yet, so let's transfer that. I don't need that arrow. Don't need those lines. I think that's about as low as I can go. Don't you? Oh, I can drop that, though. Get that working. All right. So what we'll do is we're going to sleep until morning. And then just do another batch of water here right quick. And that's not... We don't have enough, so let's go ahead and pick this up. Grab a torch. Another torch. All right. Good enough. And then we'll go ahead and... Let's wait. See, we'll eat that. Oh, you've got a bunch of shooting ranges within earshot. Oh, I got you. Counterforce coming in with 10 gifted memberships. How you doing, Counterforce? Good to see you, buddy. Thank you very much for that contribution to the channel. Thank you, man. Most appreciated. All right. So, Singularity, Frog Hill. Let's see. Chad, Abaddon, 8 Sky, Mackie Gamer, David, McDavid, YouTube, Shell Holden, Kelly Carson, and Bowling Green Cards. You've just been kind of forced. Don't you get to watch too much YouTube lately? Sorry. Don't be sorry at all, kind of forced. Never. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody who can come in and watch whenever they can. Not an issue. I thank you, buddy. I appreciate it, man. All right, so let's go ahead and let's chill for... Let's go through 4 hours, guys. And then we will top off our food and water. Let's go ahead and do this.
I'm so tired, I could lay down right here.
We got a 1,750. Oh, actually, how much is left on this? 81 calories. Let's eat that. And we'll top this off with an MRE. That'll hydrate me a little bit as well. Has anybody have any experience with Canadian MREs? How are they? Are they good? Remember, my father had a case of sea rations from Vietnam that he had stashed away when I was growing up, and we found them, me and my brothers, my stepbrothers, and we begged him to let us try them. They were passable even after like 15 years, I guess. I guess I was 15, so yeah. Almost 20 years. They were passable still. They didn't make us sick, but they were, not great. I don't think I've ever eaten an MRE from, recent times. It's probably dried poutine, maybe. All right, so I'm going to assume that we're going to be okay. I'm going to sleep for 8 hours. All right, it's almost dawn. And let's eat some more MRE. All right, we're going to drop the rest of this stuff here. Actually, let me sleep for 2 more hours. I need to get, it needs to be light. You beaten some of the 90s US MREs, they went south, did they? You mean they were no good, or they just, or the quality went downhill? We're going to drop this. That'll be our food if we come back empty-handed. Okay, my fear... It's a little foggy. Let's wait for an hour here. Or 2. Let that fog pass. Oh, it got worse. That's not good. We may have to wait for a little bit longer, guys. Let's sleep for 2 more hours. Okay, we may not even make it over there today. Sleep for another hour. $5 gallons of rice is better. Well, I'm not going to argue with you there. 5 gallons of rice will last you for a year or 2. Then again, you're going to get tired of rice. But I guarantee you, if I was starving, I wouldn't say no to it, to 5 gallons of rice and 5 gallons of beans. All right, we're going to drop that. Okay, let's go ahead and let's get ready to go. Let's head on out, and hopefully we get ourselves. Okay, Alicia, we're not going to be around for much longer. I'm going to head out and do the. Okay, I'm going to grab these cat. Actually, I'm not going to grab any cattails. I'm full of food and full of water. We might die here, though. Not to these little black guys, but the Timberwolves might get us. Okay, I've got 3 reds. That's fine. Cross your fingers. Let's hope we don't have any Timberwolves. I was going to go all the way up and grab that box, but I don't know that I want to. I changed my mind on that, I think. Grab some more sticks in case I got to build a fire. I'd hate to find a moose and not off them. I've got 27 rounds. Oh, I get it, Counterforce. You're a busy man. Okay, the bear should be coming out of his cave right here, right now. Where is he? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right. Well, that makes me nervous. You know the saying, I don't care where the bear is so long as I know where the bear is, and I don't see him. So we got to take the high road. Looking for tracks. Don't see any tracks. Uh-oh. I don't want to... What I do not want to get is mauled by the bear. These snow pants will not hold up. They might keep me warm, but they do not hold up. And I don't see any moose sign here, but... Like you said, you guys were saying, they put that moose around that corner now. All right, do we see any wolves? Okay, there's one wolf right there. If he's a black wolf, that won't be too bad. But if it's a... I think it's a black wolf. I don't think it's a timber pack. That's great. I may have to start a fire here, though. I might get lucky here. Okay, there is moose sign here, but I don't see him. Hopefully we get lucky.
Probably useful.
We're going to leave this here, I think, for on the way back. We got to come back this way anyway. Happy New Year card. I'll take a couple of sodas and the Go energy drink. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. All right, we got a bunch of airline food here. I want to go ahead and grab. This way I don't have to boil water if we get stuck in that cache. All right, Bullwinkle, where the heck are you, bud? I don't care. I really care less about the food that's in that box than I do what might be in this cache. If it's stocked, there should be a lot of ammo, or some ammo at least. Mr. Moose, where are you, bud? Am I getting extra lucky today without predators, or things that are going to stomp me and break my ribs? I don't see him. He's definitely going to be in here because there's plenty of moose sign. Okay, I don't think I see him. I don't think he's here. I think we got lucky on a despawn, maybe. All right, cool. Unless they put him on the other side of this bridge here. Yeah, Counterforce is right. We do have a little bit of time before the Cougar shows up. Right now it's day 17, so we should be getting him any day now. There's the wolf. Okay, he's blocking us, so let's go ahead and light this up. Yeah, infection is antibiotics or old man's beard. Don't go that way. Don't go that way. What are you doing? There you go. That's better. Okay, I'm going to twist my ankle here, I'm sure. That usually happens. Yep, there it is. That's okay, though. All right, give me something good. Nope. It's empty. It's empty. All right, well, we had to check it. All right, well, in that case... what we'll do Okay, Counter Force, you have a good sleep now, man. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I appreciate it. Oh, look at how fast that fog rolled in. You see what happened there? It just popped in. That was so weird. I'm not hurt anymore. Get out of my face. All right, since we got the extra carry weight, we've got, what, 18, 19 pounds worth? We're going to grab all that food on the way back. That'll give me a little leeway. Unless that spawned in the moose. Because that fog went away really fast. Surely it didn't spawn the moose in. You got a blizzard while you're fit. Timworth Mountain just loves you? Yep. Yep. That'll happen. Yours is the hunter one? Cool. Congrats. That's great. It's always nice when you find a stock bunker, man. All right, so let's go. I'm going to pull all the... I'm going to leave that yellow. We're going to grab these. And I'm going to grab these 2 peaches. We're going to leave these alone. Even though 47's probably okay, I don't really care to. I care to push my luck. And we are so overstocked with food. I mean, with materials that I shouldn't be picking up anything extra, but I hate to walk by birch bark and not pick it up, you know? You have a bow and 10 arrows on day 16? That's great. That's amazing. I thought I saw a bear. Did I see a bear? Oh, no. It was that log. We'll go up this way. All right. I'm not unhappy with this so far. Would I like more? Yeah, but that's just me being greedy. We've got a ton of stuff waiting for us at the homestead, so we're gonna have to mitigate everything because we have to come back here anyway to hunt down these cougars. So I can leave stuff behind and still use it later. And we're only 3 days away, I think, from the trader showing up. I'm pretty sure. Don't twist an ankle. Don't twist an ankle. Now you're going to be heavy again. Yeah, it's always the trick, isn't it? Balancing your what you want to take with you with how much weight you've got. All right. Back to Crystal Lake with plenty of food at the moment. The weather's pretty good. I could chop some wood. How much firewood do I have left? Actually, I don't need to. I've got plenty of water right now. And I'd really like to leave some food and water behind. Let's finish off this MRE. And let's go ahead and let's plop some of this stuff down right here. So, oh wow, I should have lit a fire. You know what? I want to cook these peaches because I think that'll get me to level 3 cooking. I'm right on the cusp. So we'll drop all these airline foods. I think. That's 1,500 calories there, plus another 900 there. That's a day's worth of food with the soda and the peanut butter. I'm at 71 out of 88. Okay, we want our quality tools. I think I should leave. I'm just going to leave the hammer here. I think we can always come back for the hammer. Now that we know where it's at, it's not hard for us to come back for that. Let's go ahead and let's open this up. Let's pull these antibiotics, because that's more important than anything else. And another batch of painkillers. Let's just go ahead and let's pull all of my birch bark that's not made. We'll keep this here. Actually, let's pull all of these. I'm going to drop some of these. I'm going to drop these on the ground. Because if they disappear, if they go down to 0 durability before we get back, they're going to just disappear. What else we got in here? Just grab all of this. Whoops. There we go. All right. I'm not overburdened? Okay, well, I kind of want to make it to Coastal Highway. So we've got a bunch of stuff ready to go. If we get, you know what though? I could get destroyed by a cougar at any point in time. So what I think we'll do, grab all this. And let's just go by the numbers here. Matches are not going to be an issue, so let's move all this. Boop.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, we're going to drop. We're going to put. I'm going to keep 50 matches on me. We're going to put those 2 away. And the birch bark. Also, we're going to leave 5 accelerant. And we're going to drop those guys, these guys, and those guys. We're going to drop all of this. Actually, let's drop I'm going to keep my antibiotics on me. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because we might need those antibiotics when if we get attacked by a cougar here. So these are going to be important to keep. I'll keep some antibiotics on me. I'll keep those birch bark on me because they're light. Clothing wise, we're good. I got to fix that when we get down to down below. I'm keeping the peaches on me because we're going to cook those when we get down below. I don't need all of these. Let's drop a lot of these herbal teas right here. I'll keep one set of herbals on me. We're going to keep my coffee on me. Or you know what? No, we'll drop 2 cans of coffee here. Let's see. Keep the rest of this. I'll drop that water before we leave too, which will put me way under what I need. I don't need both of these, so we'll drop that. I don't need this many flares. The flares can go in here. That's fine. We might need those when we get out of here. So let's drop 4 flares in here, and let's drop all the Marines. One of the lanterns. Actually, let me break. It's almost dark. I'm going to grab all this fuel, because when we do the trader, we're going to need all the fuel we can get. So let's go ahead and let's... I've got 2 cans of fuel. Where is it? Mystery Lake? Where's that fuel at? Oh, it's at the dam. Yeah, it is. So we can go run and grab that fuel at the dam. But I'm going to go ahead and harvest this right quick. Yeah, no, Andrea, I haven't seen not one moose yet. I've seen moose sign, but I haven't seen a moose yet. Let's go ahead and refill this. It's almost a gallon. We could probably make it down. No, it's too dark. I don't want to go down there in the dark. If we get an Aurora, I don't want to get in trouble. We're going to spend the night here. So that's fine. That puts me down to 88. We can fix this hacksaw right quick, maybe. Yeah, cool. Nice. I think I'm going to find another firearm cleaning kit down the road. So let's go ahead and just drop that here. That puts me down to 87. And I'm going to find another sewing kit. I think I've got another sewing kit somewhere else too. But let's hang on to that for a minute. We don't need these sticks right now, so let's go ahead and just drop those. Wouldn't hurt to have just, you know, a little bit of sticks just in case. And what's a thing that I can... I've got one piece of cloth on me. Let's fix these. Not bad. Okay, I'm not unhappy. I think we're doing okay. I'm at 85 right now. Let's go ahead and drink some water. Oh no, we'll drink soda. Ocean Gamer, I'm getting close. We're gonna head down to the homestead, and then that's probably where I'm gonna end it. Let's go and sleep for 9 hours. I don't think I have to worry about it. I think we're gonna be fine. All right. Have one more of these. Hey, that guy, what's going on? You haven't missed much. We went to Ash Canyon. I got the technical backpack, and we went to the summit, and I got a bunch of gear. And then we're back. We're gonna head back down in a second. Unless I get a blizzard. I might get a blizzard here. Let's see. All right, I'm 82 out of 88. And is it foggy as heck? Yeah, it is. Let's go ahead and grab these books because I want to read these books. And actually, you know what? I could just read these books. Since it's daylight, let's go ahead and read. That's 20 hours, though. That's a lot. Let's read this one. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. We'll read 4 hours on this one. That's what we'll do. All right, so let's go ahead and drop that. That's good. And then we can keep this one. I'm still at 83 out of 88. And I still have enough water. I wouldn't have to boil the water. All right. Let's go ahead and head on out, I think. When I said I wouldn't have to boil water, I mean I wouldn't have to boil water at the homestead. All right, I think we're good. Now, I didn't drop into that prepper cache at the bottom of this rope, so we're going to drop in there and check that out too. There's never much there, but there might be a revolver. Wait, did I pick up my ammo? I did. Okay, good. Because that's an extra 20 rounds. And the main reason we're reading all these firearm books, guys, is because if I'm going up against Cougars, I'm going to need to have my aim as good as possible when we start hitting these Cougars. So I might be able to get my rifle up to level 3 once I read this other book. If I've got the food, we're going to spend 20 hours at the homestead reading that book before we head over to Thompson's Crossing, and then we're going to drop into a coastal highway. And just because the Cougar shows up does not mean that I'm going to attack the Cougars on the current map. We're going to do this by the numbers. And we're going to start at Mystery Lake, most likely. Oh, wow, Brina. Good luck. 20 pounds over is a lot. You notice that moose spawn has been getting right into Ash Canyon in a ravine? Yeah. Yeah, they do spawn in there quite a bit these days. For sure. All right. I can put this away. There won't be a wolf here. All right, slow and steady. No, they haven't shown up yet, that guy. You got one, Ocean? Oh, that's terrible. You can always throw a rock, scare it off. Okay. Pleasant Valley. How many days in the playthrough, Mike? Like 19, I think? 18. We only have a couple more days before the Cougar's going to start showing. But at day 20, the trader should show up. So I got to get. We're midday right now. I need to get out of here and get to Coastal Highway before day 20. So. Not so Pleasant Valley. Oh, also, you know what? Hang tight. Let's do this. Let's make a note right quick. I do. I've got both. I've got two. I left 2 cans of coffee at the mountaineering hut, and I've got 2 cans of coffee on me. I've got 1 cup of coffee on me, I think, and yeah, I got a cup of coffee on me, and I've got 2 energy drinks right now. Oh, you were asking me? Okay. Well, if the revolver was here, it would be right here. I don't see it. That's kind of a bummer. What do you mean you cheated? You're allowed to do it. You can multitask. It's not cheating. What are you talking about? I'm going to go through these boxes before I light my lantern, and then we'll double check all of the stuff. Oh, that works. That really works. That's really nice. We've got another lantern here. There's some more rifle ammo. Shut up. That's great. That's 10 rounds of rifle ammo in here. Do I want to take an hour and break down that lantern? Maybe.
Okay.
All right. Let's see if we got a revolver in here somewhere.
I think I can use this.
You can use that. Okay, no revolver. I don't think. What's that hacksaw?
I could use this.
That's fine. All right, I'm gonna break this down, and then we'll take a nap. All right, and then we'll drop that. Let's take a 2-hour nap. You're an insomniac? I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, we've got a little bit of leeway here. I'm going to drink a cup of coffee too. I think we're going to head back down to the homestead, and that's where we'll end it. I do want to maybe do a little cooking before we stop, so I can get my cooking up to level 3 today. If I can find a pistol, we might actually... Let's do this. We might actually be able to drop some animals before we start cougar hunting and get my cooking up to level 5. Something's walking. I can hear it. That's a deer. Did I hit the summit? Yeah, we did. Yeah, we hit the summit, and we didn't get as much good as we didn't get as good a gear as I would have liked, but we did get some. And the only reason I'm bypassing those saplings is because I'm almost at my limit. And we still have a lot of more. We have a lot of stuff to look at and gather. I have a rifle. It didn't have a rifle. It had a rifle, but I've got the I've got the curator's rifle right now. We picked that up on the way up to the mine shaft. I always get good loot, in your opinion? Okay. You mean compared to you? I don't even know, man. I mean, this is Stalker, so it's always going to be better. I forget. Did I check in here? I did check in here. I was looking for another stem. All right. All right, we got a blizzard coming. We got to hurry. We got to go. We already went through all these containers, so... It might not really matter if I get a whiteout. Oh, I want these. We need these. Let's grab all 3 of these. What I might do instead, we might go back to, we might actually go back to Mystery Lake. I know much better places to find stuff. It's just long time playing, though. I get it. I understand. I kind of don't want to be going through here without torches, but I don't want to waste my flares, but I think it'd be fine. It's RNG. Yeah, it's you know, randomly generated loot, so part of it, yeah. Yeah, part of it is luck. You're right. It's one of 4 loot tables, so. Oh, have you seen my earlier playthroughs, like on 2020 when I did that 500, my first 500 day playthrough? I was completely scared of wolves. I was deathly afraid of wolves. Then I learned that you can just push up on them with a torch if you're not overburdened or hurt, and that was a game changer. I don't know that was always the case either, though. You know. Oh, we gotta hurry. There's no wolf here. I think we're good. Yeah, also, though, Janet, I want you to be, anybody else who wants to watch my 2020 playthrough, there's a lot of stuff that I say in that playthrough that's just not true. I realized that later on, that some of the stuff I used to believe about the game was just not right. So take what I say with a grain of salt. Because, yeah, I misunderstood a lot about the game back then that I understand about it now. But we're talking 5 years later, 6 years later almost. I also didn't know the maps as well as I know them now. And they've changed the game a lot since then, too. All right, so right here is the house. Come on, up and over. No wolves there. Let's tuck our head in here and see what's going on in this outbuilding. All right. Another pry bar. I might switch that pry bar out for the one I've got.
This will come in handy.
Yeah, we'll switch that out. Even though it's only 4%, but it's 4%. Okay, so we're slow going because I'm heavy, because I'm tired. All right, so we got a bunch of loot sitting here. But the main thing, see, I cooked these peaches right here. The main thing is I want to go ahead and do this right fast. I'm hoping that these peaches...
Perfect.
will kick me over to level 3. I think I'm that close. I think 2 cans will do it. And then, well, hopefully we can make a bunch of peach pie. That's the dream. I only have an hour 32, but you know what? That's enough for some water. There's no skillet here. What the heck, dude? I can't make peach pie without skillet. Oh, no. I can't make peach pie without a skillet. It's not good, man. But look at this. Like, I am right there. I'm right there. That's what I'm thinking, is I should be able to hit level 3 with these 2. Yeah, if you can put 3 fires on the ground, or 4 fires on the ground, by the time they come at you, no, you're fine. There it is, level 3 cooking. Woo! All right, very cool. So let's go ahead and finish this water right quick. 17 till boiled. All right, so I can make pies now. So that's not a big deal. But thing is, what is a big deal is I don't have a skillet yet. So until I get a skillet, I'm kind of screwed. Hey Luna, how's it going? Happy New Year to you too. But Luna, I'm so sorry you hit us at the very tail ends of this live stream. Because guys, I think we're done. I think this is going to do us right here, right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do I want to take these peaches with me? I think I do. I think we want to take this with us as well. And we're gonna head to Thompson's Crossing, which I think I will have a. I gotta lose some weight though. I gotta drop some weight. So, and I don't really know that I have enough food to last the day. But I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna head back over to Thompson's Crossing with all these peaches, add this flour and this oil, and get a skillet and maybe make some peach pies to start getting our cooking level up. I know, Luna, but Luna, I start at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in America. So I've been going for about three and a half hours, somewhere in there. So I think that tomorrow we'll probably meet the cougar, but we won't meet the cougar because I'm not going to mess with the cougar. We might go to we might go back to see. Do I go to Thompson's Crossing because I'm already overburdened, or do we go and drop everything off at the dam? And then go over to, and use that as our staging point for the first set of cougars. I think that's might be what we do. I think that's what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna drop this stuff. And we're gonna go straight back over to Mystery Lake, because the cougars are probably gonna show up in the next episode. Anyway, so yeah. So it's going to be same usual time, same usual place, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be here at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is when I've been going live. It just seems like the smartest time zone to do it, or time to do it. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Anyway, guys, in the meantime, I'm going to save this game right here. There it is. As I always say, I am my usual me, you be your usual you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Because tomorrow's Sunday, right? Yeah, tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, we'll see you then. And probably we might fight some cougars tomorrow. Maybe. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate y'all. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.